Hello, my name is Markus Poessel. I am the managing scientist of Haus der Astronomie, which is literally House of Astronomy, a center for astronomy education and outreach in Heidelberg, Germany. And since late 2019, since December 2019, Haus der Astronomie is also the host of the International Astronomical Union's newest office, which is the Office of Astronomy for Education. So the first IAU General Assembly that I ever attended was the one in Rio de Janeiro in summer of 2009. And of course, one of the resolutions that was approved there, or one of the plans that was approved there, was the strategic plan utilizing astronomy for development. So again, this was my very first General Assembly. So I thought like, oh, that's what the IAU does. It makes plans for astronomical development and interesting things like that. And only later did I realize that I had witnessed something extraordinary, namely a course change within the IAU with the adoption of the strategic plan, which then led to the foundation of the Office of Astronomy for Development. That was a major change in the way that the IAU acted within the world. So in that sense, OAD for me, particularly now that I'm active in the Office of Astronomy for Education, has always been the pioneering office that showed the IAU by experiment that in-depth engagement in those areas like development, outreach, and now education was possible, and was possible with structures like the IAU offices, so a supplemental structure to the self-organization of science that has long been that's the core of the IAU, where in the commissions and in the divisions the scientists themselves organize along their lines of interest. So I interacted with the OAD a couple of times afterwards. So we had one project in the German South African Year of Science where OAD helped us find partner schools for a school competition that we had. But mostly I saw the publications, I saw the talks, and I saw that Kevin Govender and his team were really building something very special, becoming active as a scientific union, as the astronomical union, in areas where science in different forms can really make a difference. So that's been an inspiration to watch, and the fact that we now have the newest office of the International Astronomical Union, the Office of Astronomy for Education, that basically would not have been possible. This kind of development would not have been possible without the pioneering establishment of the OAD. So that's something very special for us. I think OAD has faced and continues to face the same challenges that all the offices of the IAU face, and that is that everything that we undertake in terms of education, in terms of outreach, in terms of development, is always a matter of finding the right scale. It's really a very ambitious project, becoming active in such a global endeavor. And of course, development has challenges of its own, but that is sort of the kind of challenge that we all share, how to take the resources that we can muster, the IAU can muster, the partners can muster, and really bring about change, really make a difference. And I think the OAD there, again, with the establishment of regional offices, with the establishment of a network of those who are interested to help, I think that's our great strength, that there's so many individuals around the world who are connected to the IAU or can be connected to the IAU, who are willing to help. I think building that kind of networks and building that kind of community that is going to help us, the IAU offices, to achieve their ambitious goals, I think that's going to be the most important challenge that all of us face right now, because we all know we have to achieve a certain scale to really make a difference for the many people that we want to reach. So it's great to have been able to collaborate with you at the OAD, and I wish you the best of success for the future. And I think there's really interesting and challenging, but also promising times ahead. Take care.